The ship drifted through the void, its hull scarred from countless battles. Its crew stood ready, every movement calculated, every step precise. Humanity had faced extinction before, and now once again the galaxy turned its gaze toward them. They called us reckless, they said we overdid everything. The phrase overkill became synonymous with our tactics. They had never seen desperation, they had never fought with nothing to lose. The galaxy learned to fear the resolve of humanity. The first encounter was with the Rail, a race of intellectual giants. Their ships moved with grace, their weapons precise. They believed they were superior, they underestimated us. They came in a fleet of 20 ships, each one bristling with advanced technology. Humanity sent one ship, the UNSC Bastion. Its captain was Commander Elena Vos. The Rail hailed us. We will give you one chance to surrender. Vos stared at the transmission. Her crew waited. No surrender, she said. Fire everything. The Bastion erupted in light torpedoes, rockets, railguns. The Rail fleet hesitated for a moment. It seemed like madness, 20 against 1. But that was humanity's strength. When you had nothing left, you made the impossible possible. The first Rail ship disintegrated under the barrage. The second tried to maneuver, but was caught in the crossfire. The Bastion moved with brutal efficiency. Its systems overloaded, its hull buckled, but it kept firing. The Rail scattered. They called for reinforcements. They thought they had time. They were wrong. Humanity had hidden fleets, hidden weapons. They appeared from the shadows. Strike teams detonated enemy bases, blackout satellites, disabled communications. It wasn't just a fight, it was total war. The galaxy watched in horror as humanity turned the tide. What they called overkill, we called survival. We couldn't risk losing, not again, not after Earth burned, not after the colonies fell. Every action had to ensure victory. The Rail sued for peace. Their ambassador met with Vos. You are relentless, he said. This war was unnecessary. Vos leaned forward. Her voice was cold. If it was unnecessary, you shouldn't have started it. The Rail were the first, others followed. The Zantari attempted subterfuge, planting agents on human worlds. They underestimated our paranoia. Every city had scanners, every citizen trained in counterintelligence. The agents were caught within days. The Zantari homeworld received a message: stay out of our territory. They ignored it. A week later, their orbital stations fell one by one. Their fleets found themselves blind, their supply lines severed. Overkill, they whispered. Humanity called it deterrence. The Teskans tried brute force. They believed their larger numbers would overwhelm us. They sent thousands of ships to our borders. Humanity sent drones, millions of them. They swarmed the Teskan armada, disabling engines, targeting life support systems. The Teskans surrendered not because they couldn't fight, but because they couldn't understand how we had built so much so fast. For every race that called us monsters, there were others who sought alliances. They saw the truth behind our actions. We were not conquerors, we were survivors, and survival required strength. It required the will to do whatever was necessary. The Galactic Council convened to address the human problem. Delegates debated for weeks. Some argued for war, others for containment. Humanity listened, and then we acted. Council stations went dark one by one. Their leaders woke to find holograms of Vos on their screens. You call us a problem, she said. We call ourselves a solution. Join us or stay out of our way. The galaxy had no choice. Humanity was not the largest race, not the most advanced, but we were the most determined. Every move we made was calculated, every strike precise. What others called overkill, we called thoroughness. Years passed. Humanity became a power not through conquest, but through resilience. We built alliances with those who understood our resolve. We shared technology with those who proved trustworthy. The galaxy adapted to us, not the other way around. But there were always those who challenged us. The Krell came without warning. Their ships were cloaked, their weapons brutal. They destroyed outposts, slaughtered civilians. They thought they would break us. They only strengthened our resolve. The UNSC Titan led the counterattack. Captain Darius Kane was a legend, known for his unorthodox strategies. The Krell attacked in waves. Kane let them. He studied their patterns. He let them believe they were winning, and then he struck. The Titan's weapons tore through the Krell fleet. Its fighters chased down every straggler. Kane gave no quarter, no retreat, no escape. The message was clear: you do not attack humanity and survive. The war lasted months. The Krell homeworld fell under siege. They begged for mercy. Humanity responded with silence. We did not seek their extinction, but we made it clear: attack us and you will regret it. When the war ended, the galaxy was different. The Council recognized humanity As a permanent member, alliances shifted, trade routes changed, no one underestimated us again. We rebuilt what was lost stronger than before. Our worlds thrived, our fleets expanded, and yet we never forgot why we fought. It wasn't for power or domination, it was for survival, for the right to exist in a galaxy that had tried to erase us. They still call us overkill, they still whisper about our tactics. But they also respect us, they know that humanity will endure, that we will do whatever it takes. What they call overkill, we call survival. The galaxy believed humanity would settle into peace, but that was not our way. We had seen the fragility of existence. We had learned the cost of complacency in the decades that followed. Humanity pushed outward, colonies sprang up on worlds once thought uninhabitable. Terraforming technology reached unprecedented heights. Vast megastructures bridged solar systems. Space itself bent to our will. The discovery of the Shroud altered everything. It was an expanse of space teeming with anomalies, a place where physics broke and alien whispers echoed. The Shroud was uncharted, its dangers unknown, but humanity saw opportunity where others saw fear. Exploration ships vanished, fleets were lost, but we kept going. In the Shroud we found remnants of something ancient. Vast structures floated in the void, machines larger than moons. They were dormant, but their power was undeniable. Researchers studied them, unlocking secrets of energy manipulation and time distortion. This was not just technology, it was godlike power. The Council warned us to stop. They declared the Shroud off limits. Humanity refused. This is not about greed. Vos' successor, Admiral Lynn Carter, said this is about survival. The galaxy watched as humanity harnessed the power of the Shroud. Our ships became faster, more resilient. Our colonies became self-sustaining. Our weapons defied logic. What they called madness, we called preparation. The final test came with the arrival of the Vorath. They were not like the others. They were not of this galaxy. Their ships consumed light, their weapons tore holes in reality. They spoke no words, offered no terms. They simply attacked. The galaxy united against them. For the first time, humanity fought alongside those who had once been enemies. The Rael, the Zontari, the Teskans, even the Krell stood with us, but it was humanity that led the charge. The UNSC Ascendant spearheaded the battle. It was a dreadnought built with Shroud technology. Its captain was Elena Vos, granddaughter of Elena. She carried her family's legacy and humanity's hope. The Vorath fleet was vast, but the Ascendant was unstoppable. It moved like a predator, striking with precision. Its weapons ripped through the fabric of the enemy's ships. When the battle seemed lost, humanity unveiled its final weapon, a device powered by the Shroud, capable of erasing entire fleets in an instant. The Council begged us not to use it. They feared the consequences. Elena Vos listened and then gave the order. The device activated. A wave of energy surged through the void. The Vorath fleet disintegrated. The galaxy was silent. Humanity stood alone in the aftermath. Our allies looked at us with a mix of awe and fear. We had saved them, but at what cost? Elena Vos addressed the Council. We do what we must to survive. Do not judge us for that. The galaxy adapted once again. Humanity became more than a power. We became a force of nature. The Shroud became our domain, a symbol of our resilience. No one dared challenge us again. We continued to expand, to thrive, but we never forgot the lessons of the past. The galaxy called it overkill. We called it survival. And in the vast cold void we endured. Humanity always endured.